In Ridgefield, people are learning an Ilani Casino employee tested positive for COVID-19. Health officials confirmed the news Friday.
Son of a gun.
Mel Pearson is an Ilani regular. He's been there several times since the casino reopened May 28th.
Because I go just about every day, but I carry all my masks.
Ilani is in Clark County, but on tribal land, so it's not under county jurisdiction. Cowlitz County health officials are investigating the case because that's where the infected employee lives.
With COVID-19, a lot of their close contacts might be in their household.
Stephen Krager is deputy health officer for Cowlitz County.
We don't have concern about a large kind of exposure to customers in that casino.
In a statement, Ilani's general manager said in part, Ilani has prepared for this possibility and we are consulting with local public health officials and working to identify any individual that came in close contact with the team member. Krager says the casino is also sifting through hours of surveillance video to find any possible exposures.
If we identify close contacts that happened at the workplace, we would notify those people and they would be asked to quarantine for 14 days since that exposure happened.
Other tribal casinos are taking added precautions while welcoming guests. Chinook Winds Casino in Lincoln City reopened May 21st. A spokesperson tells KGW they require all employees and guests to wear masks and have their temperatures taken when they arrive. They also banned smoking and clean gaming machines after each use. So far, they haven't had any COVID-19 cases. Back in Ridgefield,
I can't see how anybody could catch anything.
Mel Pearson says he appreciates Ilani's social distancing measures.
The way it looks inside, they've got it separated nice and everything. Plenty of room. It's not really crowded.
Whether it's shopping at a grocery store or at a casino testing your luck, Krager says don't tempt fate. Wear a mask, wash your hands, and stay 6 feet apart.
This is still happening in our community. Especially for people that are higher risk, we want to keep them safe.
In Ridgefield, Catherine Cook, KGW News.